Hey guys, so today I'm going to be going through some products I actually don't want anymore. So these are products that I've used or haven't used at all that I've just looked at and been like, I don't even like this. Why am I using this? So I have a few categories. First is body care, second is skincare, and third is makeup. Starting out with body care. First on the list is this perfume from Paris Hilton. I don't actually know the name of this. I'll put it on the screen when I find it online. Now, the main reason why I don't actually want this perfume anymore is I can't stand the smell. To me, it smells like dust, old people's skin, and cinnamon. And honestly, I just absolutely hate this scent. I have no need for this. I want it out. Next is this deodorant from Nivea. This is the antiperspirant in double effect. This is the quick dry one. If you guys know me, you guys know I am a sweaty girl. A lot of deodorants do not work for me or don't make me smell nice or just are not for me. And this one is definitely not for me. When I was younger, I used to use this and I never actually really liked it. So I stopped using it. And then one day I got gifted this and I thought, you know what? Let me just try it again. And I still stand with how I felt in the past. I hate this. I hate the smell. It never works for me. This is labeled as 48-hour protection, smooth underarms for longer. Girl, I do not care about the smooth underarms. This, I break when I use this. Simple as that. I literally smell so bad. Does not stop the sweating, does not mask the smell. This is useless for me and I absolutely cannot stand this deodorant. I hate it. Safe to say I hate it. Yeah, I hate it, guys. Next is this hair mask from Killy G. This is the repairing conditioner mask. So I got this from TK Maxx for $7.99 and this is labeled as being for dull and damaged hair. And now for me, I'm a natural redhead as I've gone over, and with being a natural redhead, our hair is more coarser naturally. I don't really do much to it, but it feels so coarse and just not right, guys. So I like to use a lot of hair masks in my routine because it really helps soften my hair because it just really doesn't feel that soft. This honestly made my hair so incredibly dry and it looks so dull when I used it. I absolutely hate this. No matter how much or how little I used, it just did not work for me. I honestly think it's down to my hair type. Or I'm not sure if because this is like a vegan friendly formula and it has 96% ingredients of natural origin, that it's just not working for me, or the formula, I'm not too sure. But my hair looked and felt horrible while using this. I need it out. Next are these two body washes from Weleda. The green one is in Harmony and the yellow one is in Energy. These are the aroma shower gels. So they're really focused on aromatherapy and like the scent. Now, I actually didn't even end up using these. I bought a whole bunch of these from TK Maxx when I saw like every single scent and every single version of these body washes. So I bought all of them thinking, yeah, I'll try them out. And now for the green one, the scent is silver fir, Serbian fir, and lavandin. And then for the yellow one, the scent is ginger, citronella, and cedarwood. And now honestly, when I cracked these guys open and gave them a little smell, I was like, oh, this smells like shit. Honestly, I really hate the scents of these. The green one is just so manky. Like I smell like I'm in a pine forest. Like it actually reeks. Oh my God. And then the yellow one too. Oh God, it's so bad. It's just like the ginger and the citronella. Oh my God, it actually sends shivers up my spine. I tried the cream version of these body washes and I didn't really like the formula of it. I love the scent that was in lavender, but these two, I'm not even willing to give them a go to test the formula out because the scents are so manky to me. I absolutely hate the scents of these. Not up my alley at all. I need these out. And now onto skincare. I have a few products here, so let's get right into it. Starting out with this eye cream from Hemish. This is the Marine Care eye cream. Now I thought I would like this. I got gifted this and from a first glance and first try on, I was like, you know what? It's not that bad until I incorporated it into my routine. Now for me, I feel like the biggest issue for this is that because it has collagen in it, collagen just does not gel well with my skin type. And it just does not work for me. I think that's the general consensus I have come to. I gave this a really good go. As you can see, I used quite a lot of this. It was full pretty much to the brim. And I really tried to love this and tried to use this. And time again, it did not work for me. Now, there's nothing actually like wrong with the formula. It didn't irritate my skin. It felt quite cooling on the skin. And I just liked the way it made my under eyes feel. The problem for me is that every time I would lay concealer on there, Rank City looked absolutely horrible. Literally looked crepey, wrinkly, crinkly, gross. No matter the concealer I tried, it just looked horrible each and every time. And I genuinely thought it was the makeup I was using until I stopped using this and used another eye cream, and then that problem never happened again. So for me, I just feel like this product isn't for me. I'm so glad I was able to try it, but I just think collagen does not really gel well for me, and I feel like that's the main problem. And I'm really sad because I really did want to use this and want to love it, and just unfortunately I don't. Next is this product from #OOTD. This is the Depuff Eye Serum. If you guys have followed me on my TikTok and have seen me do like skincare get rid of me's, I've used this product quite a lot. If anything, there's probably like that much product left. I pretty much used all of it, and every time I would use this, I would say the same thing: I hate this. I really do not like this. I don't know if the formula is just not strong enough, or it's just like I'm not seeing anything, or like I literally do not know. I just felt like this did literally nothing for me. It just felt like I was putting like a light serum or like literally water under my eyes. Like it literally had no effect at all. And now I'm not sure if it's just me or the formula doesn't really have that much like active ingredients in it. I'm not too sure. But me personally, I just really did not like this. So did I notice any depuffing on this? No. It also says it's supposed to brighten the skin. Did I see any of that? No. And then lastly, it said it's supposed to reduce the look of puffiness. Did I also notice that? What do you guys think I'm gonna say? No. Now at the top here, it says it has caffeine, collagen, and vitamin E. Maybe it's the collagen in there, and that's why I don't like it. I'm not too sure, but I really did give this a good crack. I'm not just trying it once and saying, I hate it. No, I really did use this. Like, as I said, there's like literally this much in here, and I just did not like this. I just felt like it did nothing for me. Next is this product from Cosrx. This is the Cica Creamy Foam Cleanser. For this, every time I would use this, I feel like it would dry out my skin so bad, almost stripping my skin. Like every time I would use this, I would feel my skin afterwards, and it literally felt like, you know, when you like clean a mirror or clean a window and it makes that like sound. That's exactly what it made my skin feel like. Squeaky clean to the point of like everything being stripped off my face. I honestly think this is down to the formula, that it's just not for me. And because it's a foam and I have dry skin, it's really just not for me. Honestly, this is a me problem entirely. This product is just not for me. It's literally not made for me, and I used this much of it, mind you, and yeah, it's just not for me, guys. I really did give this a red hot crack. I got it from TK Maxx for under $10. I believe I got it on clearance from what I remember. And yeah, I think it's just purely down to this not being for my skin type and me just being stubborn and being like, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna use it. Girl, please. Like, I've literally done that with so much skincare products that are not for me. I just want to try everything, and a lot of things just aren't for my skin type. So honestly, no hate to Cosrx, only love. Like, I really do love Cosrx as a brand and what they do. They've equally ruined my skin and fixed my skin. I just need to find products that actually work for me, and I know what works for me, but I just want to try everything, guys. I love trying things. So again, fantastic product, but I just feel like it really is not for my skin type. Next is this product from Etude. This is the Moistful Collagen Intense Cleansing Foam. So this has peptides and super collagen water. And honestly, the same thing I have to say about the Cosrx product is what I have to say about this. The collagen in here just really didn't gel well with my skin. And I feel like if anything, it stripped and dried out my skin because it is a foam. It's not made for my skin type. Guys, I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again. It's not for me. That's why I do not like it. It's not a bad product at all. Just me personally, as a dry skin girly, foam cleansers are not my best friend. I've come to realize that. So yeah, I didn't really like this. And also the smell, it literally smells like fish scales. Maybe the collagen that they use is from fish instead of some other plant. I'm not really too sure. I haven't really looked into the ingredient list. But yeah, this just really dried out and stripped my skin. So I do not really like this. Next is this product from Miguhara. This is the Green Tea Calming Essence Cleansing Foam. And now we have another cleansing foam. Oh my God, are we shocked, guys? I don't really know why I keep doing this to myself. I know that cleansing foams do not work for me, but I'm constantly trying them, thinking that the result is going to be different, but it's always the same thing. I was actually gifted this, so I actually didn't buy this one. It is a really nice cleansing foam. A little bit goes a long way. Do not get this in your eyes though. It literally stings so bad. I really like the smell. It smells like a green tea cleansing foam. Like it smells like that skincare product, and then it has like a hint of green tea in there, so it's quite nice. What I said about the other two, I'm gonna say about this one. It's not for me. Whenever I used it, it just really dried out my skin and stripped it, and like all the natural oils were gone, and I need that, guys. I really do. As a dried skin person with the little minimal oil I produce, I would like to keep it on my skin, not remove it. So I think for those two products, 3 including this one, if you have more acne prone oily skin, maybe these would be really good for you. But if you're a dry skin person like me, stay away, please. Next, we have this face mask from Revolution Skincare. This is the Hydro Bank Hydrating Sleeping Mask. And now I got this from TK Maxx for $12.99. I got it quite a while ago, and now I don't know if this product, because it's old, it didn't work, or if it's something in the formula. So essentially what this is, it's a sleeping mask. So a hydrating sleeping mask, meaning you put this on pretty much like a moisturizer, and then you sleep with it on and then wash it up in the morning. Now, every time I would use this around the corners of my nose and on some other parts of like my face, it would sting so bad. It would feel like me putting like water in an open cut. That's the best way I can describe it. Also was like a bit chunky and stringy every time I would put it on my face. Like I could feel it on my face. So sensory wise, this was absolutely horrible. I don't really have any sensory issues, but for me, this was a really big problem. Like I just felt it sitting on my skin and it was stringy and weird. I just felt like it had hair in it. Like I really do not like this. And would I say it was hydrating? Not particularly. Next is this cream from Bodycare. This is the Plant Stem Cell and Ceramide Barrier Defense Moisturizer. Now I also got this from TK Maxx for $19.99. Are we seeing a reoccurring theme here? I get a lot of my skincare, if not all of it, from TK Maxx. You get really good products from very well-known brands for a cheaper price. So if you're looking for new skincare or you want to try something new, definitely check out TK Maxx. At this point, I'm one of their spokespeople. But back to this moisturizer. Now, this has a lot of really good things about it. So it's biotechnical science, it's made for all skin types, 100% vegan, cruelty-free, artificial color and fragrance-free, and it also is chemical preservative-free. So there's a lot of pluses to this, but honestly, using this, I absolutely hated this. I just felt like it was quite sticky, and the texture of this, oh my god, I literally need to show you guys. The texture of this is literally foul. It honestly reminds me of like a brain, and I feel like if I had a brain in my hand and I was just like playing around with it, this is exactly what it would feel like. Also, the smell too, it kind of just smells like burnt plastic. So with it having so many positives, you'd think I would like it a lot more. No, I really did not like this. It just felt sticky, plasticky, and would like dry out my skin, oddly enough. Since this is like a barrier defense cream and it's got like stem cell and ceramide, this is something that is really, really fabulous for my skin type, having dry skin. So I was actually really disappointed with using this. I don't know if it's the formula. It's not out of date at all, so it's not, used by. But honestly, I think it's down to the formula. I just really did not enjoy this. And every time I would use it, I just wish it was out of my routine. And lastly, for skincare, we have this other product from Etude. This is the Moistful Collagen Cream. And now I got this as well from TK Maxx for $24.99. Now, I was super stoked to have found Etude House at TK Maxx. And like the other collagen products, I hate this one too. The packaging is really, really cool in this, but honestly, it just comes down to the formula for me. I feel like this is just not made for me. If anything, it felt really drying on the skin. I don't really like the smell too. It kind of just smells like plastic. So honestly, this is just a really hard miss from me. Also, when using this, I feel like it would mess up my foundation and my base always looked a little funky every time I would use this. Again, I just think it comes down to the collagen. Collagen just really does not mesh well with my skin. So honestly, this is a really hard pass for me. I really did want to love it, but just the collagen just did not mesh well with me. Just so drying, so horrible, and I need as much hydration and moisturization I can get, and this just did not offer it for me. And now onto the last category, and that is makeup. Now this one, I have quite a few products in here. I've decided to let some of these go, and others I just really was not vibing, so let's jump right in. To start out with, I have this highlighting palette from Napoleon Purtis. This is the Holy Highlights Patrol palette. And now I got this from TK Maxx for $16.99, and I thought, damn, what a steal. Napoleon at TK Maxx, $16.99. That is crazy. Let me buy this. I opened it up and everything and saw it wasn't swatched, and I was like, yeah, perfect. I brought it home and never touched it. I bought this so long ago and I literally have not used this, mainly because of the shades. Now, I don't really have too much to say about the formula. I actually didn't end up using this on my face. It merely comes down to the color of the shades. So as you can see, these shades do not work for my skin tone. I'm literally the same shade as a piece of paper, and these are made for, I'd say, more of like a medium light skin tone. So this is just really not for me. They're really beautiful shades, but just swatching them on my hand, I'm like, why did I buy this? Like, I literally never wear highlighters in these colors. So just a waste of $17 pretty much. I even went ahead and swatched them on my hand. So this one over here is gold. This one's rose gold, and this one is olive bronze. So as you can see, these shades don't really work for me. Maybe the top one would. I don't really like how it's more goldy. For me, I just prefer like a plain white highlighter because I'm so pale I can get away with it. And yeah, maybe I could use the top shade, but just to use one shade in a 3-pan highlighter palette, I feel like there's no point. So I'd rather give this to someone else in my household that's actually going to use it. Next is this highlighter from Makeup Revolution. This is the Glass Mirror Highlighter in the shade Illuminator. And now I picked this up from Priceline on a whim years ago, and I really did enjoy it. It's like a really subtle pink highlighter, but the main problem I have with this is that it almost like hard pans, and I just don't really see any pigment come out. Like, I swatch it and then it just doesn't really show up. Like here, I'll just show you, for example, here. Girl, where the hell are you? It's a shame because when I did open this up initially, the formula is really, really nice. It's almost like a putty texture. Like, I'd say like a cream to powder. And I really, really like the shade. It really does work for my skin tone, but I have to put so much work into this for it to just show up on my skin. And as you can see, like, I have gone in on this highlighter. and it's just not really working for me. I'm not sure if it's just like the longevity of the product and maybe the formula. I'm not really too sure. I did really love it and use it quite a lot initially, but yeah, it just went a bit funky. So I need this out of my collection. Next, we have this product from The Balm. This is the Balm Fire. So this is a highlighting shadow / blush duo. And I have it in the shade Night Owl. Now I got this from TK Maxx and I thought The Balm, ooh, we're getting bushy. I really like The Balm as a brand. I love the packaging and kind of like the concepts of their makeup. And they have some really, really nice makeup products that I love to use in my everyday routine. So for this, I feel like purely it comes down to the shades. The formula is absolutely lovely. Do not get me wrong. But these shades, I don't know why I bought this. I literally saw it, opened it, saw it wasn't swatched and brought it home and then tried to use it and realized these shades don't work for me. So this is purely a me thing, me being stupid and me wanting to spend my money and me being a shopaholic. That's the reason I got it. And honestly, this could have gone to someone else that it could have actually worked for. Also, can I just say about this orange shade here, this dusk shade, this literally falls directly out of the pan. So I just really do not like this. Like this orange shade is way too dark for my skin tone. And also it's like a shimmery color. And if you know me, I hate shimmery blush. Like I literally hate shimmery blush so much. And I'm guessing you would use this as like a blush or an eyeshadow topper. And this orange shade, I just really do not like on me. Some orange shades make me look a bit sallow and like my colors just go all off. Like this is really just not my color story. So honestly, I do not like it. I do kind of like this shade here, but again, I feel like the undertone's off. And even then for me to actually use it using 1 pan out of a 2 pan eyeshadow, I really feel like it's not worth it. Next is this highlighter from Makeup Revolution. This is the liquid highlighter in Unicorn Elixir. Now the main reason why I don't want this highlighter anymore is because of the color. So I haven't really tried it that much, so I can't really say much on the formula, but color wise, this just really is not something I reach for. So as you can see, it's like a liquid highlighter. It comes out in this dropper. It's also really, really thick, so it doesn't really get up into the dropper. I'm not sure if it's because I've had it for a really long time. Like even trying to drip some out in my hand, I literally can't. I just need to literally directly put it on my hand. As you can see, that's what it looks like. It has like a blue-white reflex throughout it. Now me, honestly, I don't really like the color of this. Like it is really, really beautiful, but I just don't really like a blue highlighter. Like I don't really gravitate towards a colored highlighter. So for me, I just feel like this product isn't really for me. Next is this liquid blush from Makeup Revolution. This is the Super Dewy Blush in Fortunately Flushed. Now I absolutely love this product. I love this so much that I didn't want to waste it at all. So I put it in my collection and then didn't pick it up for a really long time, and it actually dried out in the tube. As you can see, it's like this really lovely pink color. It is super, super light on the skin. I would probably now use this for mid-face blush. I never really used to do that in the past when this was actually properly working and the formula wasn't dried out. But honestly, I don't really have anything bad to say about this. It's just purely dried out. So that's why I don't want it anymore, because I literally cannot use it. But super, super beautiful. I'm actually interested to pick this up again in the future, as I really, really love this pink color and I really love the formula of it too. I just wish maybe it came in a bit of different packaging, because I felt like this was a little hard to work with. But other than that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Next is this product from NYX. This is the Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara in the shade Auburn. Now this shade of Auburn is actually really, really nice. It's a nice mix between brown and orange, so I feel like it works really, really well for auburn head people. Now, my eyebrows are more of a natural brown color and my hair is auburn. So depending on how I'm feeling, I like to switch between auburn eyebrows or brown eyebrows, and recently I've been going for more of a brown eyebrow. Now, I'm not sure if because this has a little crack in it, the formula got really dried out, but I just noticed towards the end of using this, it just made my brows look a little funky, to be honest. Like the color went a little off. I'm not sure if that's because it's dried out. Even when the formula was okay at the start, I didn't really feel like it did much for my brows. Like I enjoyed it, but like, am I calling this like a holy grail product for me? No, I wouldn't say so. If anything now, it's just mainly dried out, and I don't think I'm gonna go back and repurchase this anytime soon. I just feel like I've tried products that have this same concept that work better. So for me, this really wasn't a hit. Next is this eyeshadow palette from NYX. This is the Ultimate Brights palette. So as you can see, there are some really, really fun colors in this. I pretty much picked this up when this was like viral on the internet, like 2016 or even earlier than that. So I've had this for like over 10 years at this point. I honestly think that because I've had this so long, the eyeshadows just aren't performing as I remember them. I remember them being super pigmented and they were really vibrant. Otherwise now they look a bit dull and there's really not much pigment coming out. And honestly, I don't really use rainbow palettes like this as much as I used to in the past. So there really is no need for this for me. And also I feel like the formula is just dried out. It's really, really old, this eyeshadow palette. So honestly, sad to see her go. We've had a lot of really fun memories, but I think it's just time to move on. Next are these two illuminators from NYX. These are the A Bit Jelly Gel Illuminators. I have them in the shade Opalescent and Luminous. Now I got this from TK Maxx a really long time ago, and I remember seeing them thinking, oh my god, I don't even remember NYX releasing a product like this. And I thought these would be really, really fun, and I decided to open them up, and honestly, I just don't really like this product. The colors are absolutely gorgeous, do not get me wrong, but this jelly texture just feels really hard to work with, and I felt like it kind of like just sat on top of my skin and kind of like removed my foundation a little bit and powder. So honestly, I just feel like functionality wise, these aren't really for me. Like the colors are absolutely gorgeous. This one's opalescent, and I haven't even actually opened up the luminous shade. I just opened up this one here, and I knew from the get-go that I really did not like the formula of this. So honestly, this is going to go to someone else that will use this a lot more than I will. Next is this product from Shop Miss A. This is the AOS Studio Velvet Lips. I have this in the shade 0409 Claire. Now honestly, this purely just comes down to the color. Every time I wear this, it just doesn't really suit my undertone, and also makes my teeth look really, really yellow. So I really don't like this. Like, it's a really nice deep orange color, but I just never wear shades like this. So honestly, this should go to someone else that will actually use this, because it's just been sitting in my makeup and I really have no use for it. The formula is really nice. I did wear it a lot initially when I first got it, but I just don't really like it anymore. And I have a lot of other lip shades that actually suit me and that I wear on a frequent basis. So something like this just isn't really for me. Next is this product from Marc Jacobs. This is the metallic liquid gel eyeliner, and I have it in the shade Blitzcoin. I got this from TK Maxx a little while ago, and I got it for under, I think like $10 or $20. I really can't remember how much I paid for this. I thought, oh my god, amazing. Marc Jacobs Beauty. I know everyone loves Marc Jacobs Beauty. I know it has been discontinued for a little while, but if it's not opened, I'm still willing to try it and give it a go. And I didn't open it for quite a while, and then I decided one day, you know what, let me open this up and try it out. And then I swatched a little bit on the back of my hand, and I realized that I do not like this product. Not formula wise, there's actually nothing wrong with this. It works perfectly new, just the color. So it comes in this tip over here, and just a lot of product comes out at once. So honestly, this has no functional use for me. And also look at this color. This is way too dark for my undertone and just overall skin tone. So I would never really gravitate towards a color like this. I don't actually know why I bought it, because I don't buy colors like this. I think I just saw Marc Jacobs at TK Maxx and was like, yeah, I want to buy it. Oh my god, I'm going to use it so much. No. A waste of my money, if anything. She's gorgeous and reflective, but sadly this color just really isn't for me. Next is this product from Shop Miss A. This is the AOS Studio Liquid Concealer, and I have this in the shade Porcelain. Now there's actually nothing wrong with this concealer. If anything, I just got really sick of it, and I also don't like the packaging. So it comes in this little like squeezable tube, and I just found that I was always using a little too much than I'd like. And also just with the formula, I got really bored of it. I was using this every single day, and I didn't really notice anything spectacular with this. I have a lot of other concealers that I either love or hate or feel really strongly about, but this one I was just on the fence about, so I don't really love it. And for that reason, I think I just want it out of my collection, as I'm not really going to gravitate towards using something like this. And I know that there's other people that are going to use it a lot more than I will, even though it is so fantastically priced and the color works really well for my skin tone. Maybe a little yellow, it can still work, but yeah, I just feel like I'm not really obsessed with that. Next are these two products from Revlon. In the squeezy tube, this is the Photo Ready Rose Glow Face Gloss, and in the dropper, this is the Photo Ready Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. Now, essentially, these are pretty much the same product. One is more oily and one is a bit more like creamy, I'd say. The color's really beautiful. It does work for my skin tone, but it's one of those products that when you put it on and you put another product over the top, it just disappears. Every time I would use this, I could never tell that I was using it. So it kind of felt a little pointless to use it every single time I was doing my makeup. It just really ultimately served no purpose for me. And I really did give this a red hot go. I have about that much of the product left, so I did use a lot of it. And each time I just wasn't wowed by this. And I thought, you know what, let me give it another go. Let me give it another go. I know people like it online. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. And each time I just really wasn't wowed by this. So I kind of feel like it's a little pointless to have it in my routine, as it doesn't really do anything for me and I don't really like it. And same goes for this dropper over here. Pretty much the same concept. These are luminizers that you put underneath your foundation, and they're supposed to like illuminize and hydrate your face. And this one I felt kind of the same how I felt about this one, except I hated this one a little more. So with this one over here, the dropper is really, really bad. I feel like you don't get enough product. Even the formula I really, really hate. So if they have these little like oil balls in there that are supposed to like disperse and melt into the skin, although they never do that, they just sit on top of the skin, and even when you rub it in, it makes your face kind of dry, and the balls just stay there, and they're just really, really weird. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but like there, and there, that's the balls over there, and they are just really, really weird. They serve no purpose in this, and honestly, these two products just feel a bit useless for me. Every time I use them, just don't really like them, so I need them at my collection. Next is this product from Benefit. This is the Brow Styler. I have it in this shade Warm Auburn 2.75. So I got this from TK Maxx for $24.99. So for benefit, that is a pretty cheap price. But honestly, I didn't like this for a number of reasons. Now let's get into essentially what this product is and why I didn't like it. So it's essentially two parts. The top here is an eyebrow pencil. I don't really like the shape and I felt like the formula was very, very stiff. And more than anything, I absolutely hated this color. Now my undertone is cool neutral, slightly leaning pink, and this is a warm color. So for me, it just like was not working. And then at the bottom, if you twist it up, it's a powder. Now I love a brow powder. I'm actually wearing one today. If anything, I just feel like it was a bit too thick for my liking. It wasn't really that finely milled. Every time I would use this, it would just make my eyebrows look really off. It actually never matched my hair because my hair isn't really a warm color. It's more on the cooler side, I'd say, on the spectrum of auburn hair. And yeah, I feel like 2016 me would really like this formula wise because it'd give me that really chunky, thick brow. But for 2024, I don't really feel like this is a product for me. I tried it time and time again. I really did try to use this and try to love it. I wanted to throw it out and then I thought, you know what? Let me give it one good go. Let me give it one last good go. And I still came to the same conclusion. I really do not like this, which is a shame since I did pay $25 for it, but you know, what can you do? Next is this foundation from Flower Beauty. This is the Get Real Serum Foundation, and I have mine in the shade Shell LO. Now, there's actually nothing wrong with this foundation. I think I've just had it a really long time and it's separated and started looking a bit funky. The formula is really, really nice. It's a serum consistency and it's really light on the skin, and this shade matches me really, really well. Even though it does look a bit dark and a bit yellow in the bottle, it really suits my skin tone and I really liked using this. I honestly just have a lot of foundation, so this ended up sitting in my collection for a really long time and it started just going all funky. So there's like a yellow liquid floating throughout this, and I think it's just the formula separating. So for that reason, I think I'm just gonna throw this away, to be honest. I feel like it needs to be thrown away. Next is this little quad from Morphe 2. I actually don't know the name of this, so I'll put it on the screen. So essentially what this quad is, it's kind of like an all-in-one makeup product. It actually comes with a mirror, which is really, really fun. And I feel like the concept is really, really innovative. I just got a little bored of this and I felt like it kind of like wasn't really for me. The shades are nice, but I wasn't really wowed by it. And I feel like someone else could love this a lot more than I love it, which is not really a lot, to be honest. I have a lot of other makeup products that I like a lot more than this, and this feels kind of pointless just staying in my collection. I'm not really using it, so I should give it to someone else. So at the top, it has this sparkly eyeshadow. This is for the eyes. This is in Peach Swirl. And then next is this powder blush. This is for the cheeks. This is in Papaya. And then it has this lip gloss over here in the shade Coral. And then it has this cream balm sort of highlighter for the face. This is in Sorbet. It's a really fun and innovative product. As I said, I just don't really love it and reach for it. It just ends up sitting in my collection. So for that, I'm just going to give it away to someone. And lastly, we have this product from XX Revolution. This is the Second Skin Primer. And now I remember in the past, like I want to say about 2016, this was actually viral and I could not get my hands on it for the longest time. I tried for so long to find this primer. I ended up finding it on, I think Beauty Bay was when I bought this. It's been a really long time, so I actually can't even really remember. This is just in the back of my memory. And I finally got my hands on it, and then I didn't end up using it for a really long time. And then I've been going through my makeup and doing little declutters here and there. And I thought, you know what, let me actually give this a go. And I tried it and I found out that I absolutely despise this product. I hate this product with every fiber, every being in my body. This is so bad for a number of reasons. And now the packaging, let's just start there. The packaging is really, really lovely. It's a really heavy product. It feels very expensive and very luxe. A lot of XX Revolution products do feel like that and do give off that vibe. It's got a frosted glass base and then like a plastic metallic shiny looking lid. It comes with a little spatula to dig out the product, which is a really, really cute touch. But let's actually get to the product inside because that is the most important thing. And now right off the bat, this primer reeks. This stinks so bad. It literally smells like glue and plastic. It actually smells chemical. Like honestly, you should not be inhaling this. Maybe if you're able to get past the smell and think, you know what, products aren't always going to smell that nice, let's actually get into the formula. Now this is shit. The formula is shit. I hate to say that and I hate to shit on this product, but it truly is horrible. This is not pore filling in the slightest. This is a perfecting primer, so meaning that it's going to really smooth out your face, and essentially it's a pore filling primer, and this literally does not do anything. You put it on the face and you can smell the plastic rubbery smell on your face. It does not disappear, and it just felt like I was putting a load of nothing on every single time, and I'm pretty sure I paid a pretty penny for this. This definitely wasn't cheap because XX Revolution back in the day, I'm not sure about now, was kind of like positioned as this like luxury affordable makeup. So for that, I don't think it was that cheap, but it also like wasn't really that expensive. I know that I paid money for it and I didn't really think it was worth it. Honestly, this is really, really horrible and I don't really have a lot of positive things to say about it. I love a lot of Makeup Revolution products and their subcategories and sub-brands. I love a lot of what they do, but this is a really, really hard miss. I think this is absolutely horrible. Like I absolutely hate this. I'm literally going to throw this in the bin. This literally cannot go to anybody. So that's pretty much all the products that I'm giving away and that I don't want anymore, or throwing out. Some of these definitely need to be thrown out. It felt super good to do a declutter of some of my products as I have a lot of things and a lot I don't actually really like that much, and I just end up hoarding everything. And I woke up one day and I was like, why am I doing this? I actually don't use these products, so why not either throw them out if they're old or give them to people that can actually use them? Are any of the products that I showed some of your favorites, or do you hate them too? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.